where's the people's representation in this? Like, where is our voice in this whole scenario?
Oh, the New York Times is there. It looks like
there are a few elected leaders.
That's the people's paper. The paper of record is there. The New York Times is there. So,
when you say elected leaders, you mean bought leaders that are there. But like, I'm talking about actual representation for people that are actually going to counter any narrative that might be there. Is there a counter narrative to any of this allowed on stage?
Isn't the whole point that they're there to save us, that we're idiots, we don't know what we want, we don't know what we need.
So you don't invite the people.
Representation. You're the proletariat, exactly. So they're there to save us. They know what's best for us. So just shut up and go along with it.
Okay, and that is, when you see like how it's all part of one standard groupthink, right? It's COVID vaccines, climate change, tracking people, tracking their money, central bank, and oh yes, warmongering. That is made clear by this panel. Ukraine's peace formula, which sounds great. This comes from the head of the president of Ukraine's office, from Andriy Yermak. Now, it's interesting that they are starting to use this word peace. Zelensky continues to use it, and he started to use it when he spoke to the U.S. Congress last month. But what he means by peace, he was very clear about. So every time we start to hear them talking about peace, we need to be really clear on what they're actually saying. So listen to him tell us when he told Congress.
Russia could stop its aggression, really, if it wanted to, but you can speed up our victory. I know it. And it will prove to any potential aggressor that no one can succeed in breaking national borders, no one committing atrocities and reigning over people against their will. It would be naive to wait for steps towards peace from Russia, which enjoys being a terrorist state. Russians are still poisoned by the Kremlin. The restoration of international legal order is our joint task. We need peace. Yes, Ukraine has already offered proposals, which I just discussed with President Biden, our peace formula, 10 points which should and must be implemented for our joint security, guaranteed.
Okay, so that's not peace. That's security. That's saying he wants to join NATO and Western forces to secure. That means we will have peace by beefing up the guns inside of our borders.
And joining EU and joining NATO.
Right.
Exactly.
He wants peace with guns. Peace with weapons.
Right.
That is not peace. That is not a plan for peace. That's not. In fact, a plan for peace would be showing up to peace talks. But Zelensky passed a law last year making it illegal for him or any Ukrainian leader to even attend peace talks.
This is the beauty of language, right? This is what politicians have known for about 20, 25 years now, at least in Washington, have written the rule book on language. When you name something, right, when you call it the Clean Air Act, even though it's the opposite of the Clean Air Act, then you take ownership of that language, right? So you take ownership of peace. Now Zelensky is talking peace, 10-point peace plan, which is not a peace plan at all, but now they own that language.
Yes, and so people who might, find him inspiring say, see, he really wants peace for his people. But what he's asking for is money and guns and to join Western forces. I feel like that's an abuse of the word peace. Now, meanwhile, what do the globalists want to do about Russia? Well, they have a panel mapping Russia's trajectories with no Russians on the panel at all. In fact, they want to discourage the world from doing business with Russia in any way. And they're doing so with lies. Now, keep this on the screen, please. Do you see that it says in the panel discussion, Russia's economy is predicted to contract by up to 6% in 2022, even in context of record energy prices. So what are the key scenarios for Russia in its next, military, domestic, and economic posture? Well, I don't know where they get this 6% number. That is 2 times too high. The Russian central bank puts this number at 3%, that the Russian economy will contract by just 3%. Here's a news release from mid-December where the governor of the Bank of Russia, Elvira Nabiullina, at a press conference was predicting a 3% decline in GDP. Putin had put that number at 2.5. So where are we getting this 6% number at Davos, where we're just discouraging people to do business with who we think is the enemy? I'm just asking, because the media keeps telling us that Russia is collapsing under sanctions and war. But take a look at the dollar to ruble just this year. This is a ruble to dollar, excuse me. This is over the last year. It's up 11%. Yeah.
Okay.
And so, okay, globalists can decide not to play with Russia or not. That's fine, but they shouldn't be telling us lies about the fact that it's because the economy is shrinking when that may or may not be true. This is not a true mapping of Russia. It's an anti-country propaganda, and it becomes across as insincere if you're not going to tell the truth.
And Putin just came out with a speech saying our economy has stabilized, and we, like everything is going according to plan. Now that's, you can say, oh, that's Russian propaganda coming from the president, but based on numbers about the economy. So, and there is support for these numbers. So this is not just like randomly making up 6% numbers at the WEF to put on a pamphlet for an agenda item. It's really, really weird.
Okay, and then finally, of course, we're going to get some interaction, maybe some sound bites with our favorite global.
Yeah, so this is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 1. But of the times, right, we're coming to these end times, right, and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord, right, which is Yahweh Bashim Shai, who's going to send forth his son to judge the quick and the dead, right, so cometh as a thief in the night. Right, here's the point right here. For when they shall say peace and safety, right, that's what this the new lingo, or really it's always been their lingo, but they're they're surfing it back up because they're finna bring on the world's greatest slaughter. So they gotta surface that peace talk back up. Peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, right? All sorts of pains coming from every direction. And they shall not escape, right? So you're going to have these riots and all these different things, race wars, governmental wars, pestilence, disease. Man, I mean, everything's going to be going on. And those that's not of this faith, truly, it is going to perish, And we know some brethren are going to be martyrs, but, they're going to die in the faith. Most of you Israelites, you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians are not going to die in the faith. But ye brethren, right, that are in the faith, are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief, right? Because this is a time where the Lord has given grace that you may obtain the gift of faith and store of gifts in heaven, man. This is that time in the day that you could see clearly where this is going, the MOTB. You could see clearly that they got all these different 15-minute cities. It's going to be complete, total lockdown and a change of all society. And you could see it because you being the watchman. So it's not going to come upon you as a thief. Ye are all children of the light and children of the day. We are not of the night, neither of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, right? Because the rest of these people, they all took the jump shot. You know what I'm saying? They all got beat up by Floyd Mayweather. They took the left jab, the right jab, the booster is the body shot. You know what I'm saying? You let them come to you with a boxing term. You know what I'm saying? And basically that's what it is. You got beat up, man. Right? And you're asleep. But let us watch, right? See, we're watchmen. And be sober. And the rest of you're off that Babylon juice, man. You didn't obviously, you know what I mean? you're all sorts of boosted and left right, jab jab uppercut. You know what I'm saying? You took that, right? Right? Babylon Jews. So you're not sober, but we are as men of the Lord, Lord willing. Yeah. So this is Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth are smoother than butter, right? Because ultimately, all your world leaders, right, from the World Economic Forum to the WHO, right, the WHO, all these are gonna talk smooth words or peaceable words. They're gonna be smooth words, right? All your world leaders are gonna be speaking smooth words. Words smoother than butter, right? Peace. We're gonna be speaking peace, right? But war is in his heart. As his words were smoother or softer than oil, yet they draw swords, right? So ultimately, that's all ultimately what they're gonna be doing around the world, man. Cast thy burdens upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This is for the saints. This is for the Israelites, man. Right? You so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians who believe, right? You Israelite foreigners, the ones who phenotype may look like another nation, but bloodline goes back to Israel, man. Right? And have come back to the fold. Right? Cast thy burdens upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and he shall sustain thee. He shall neither suffer the righteous, right? The righteous. This was for the elect of the nation of Israel. This ain't for anybody who just believes. You're just some heathen who has no ties, no bloodline, no lineage back to Israel and say, I believe in Jesus Christ. When there's no letter J's, Jesus Christ don't exist. That is a made-up fairy tale that the Catholic Church made up right along with the doctrine of hell and all the other different nonsense that they make up. One of the first things is not to have any gods or even have idols. And the first thing the Catholic Church have is idols. And all you other religions stems off from the Catholic Church anyway. So, the Lord's not going to suffer the righteous to be moved, man. We're not going to be moved in this thing. Right? Not that we're not going to suffer a little bit here and there. But overall, the Lord is going to keep us. We're going to be sustained. But thus, O power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, shall bring them down into the pit, right, of destruction, man. America's going to be destroyed. Russia's going to be destroyed. China's going to be destroyed. All you nations are going to be destroyed. All your militaries, your armor, because the Lord said bring it here down to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, man. Right? Bloody and deceitful men, right? And that's all they're gonna do, man. They're gonna fulfill, giving you these lies, right? Speaking peace, they're gonna fulfill the Georgia Guidestones, man. So it says, shall not live out their days, but I will trust in thee, right? They're not going to live out their days because the Lord said that what? They were going to rule, but just a short space, but a short time. So they're not living out all their days that they think they're going to do, while they're naming things after their name as their kingdom will go on forever. That's not going to happen. Yeah, so this is First Maccabees 1:1, and it happened after Alexander, the son of Philip of Macedon, right, which goes back to Haman the Agagite, which is King Agagite, right? Agag, King Agag, which they're called the Agagites, which are Amalekites, right? Which goes back to Edom, right? So these dudes are Edomites who came out of the land of Chittim and had smote Darius, the king of Persia's of the Persians and the Medes, that he reigned in his stead the first over Greece, right? And the crazy thing about that is the Lord's finna set it up where they're finna go down by going against what? Going against what? The Persians, which are the Iran. Modern day Iran is they're the Persians, right? Right? And then the Lord's gonna have Gog and Magog, which is Russia, back them up. Right? And he made war with many and made many wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth. Right? Let's just skip down to get to the point. Right? Because this is what it is. And spake peaceable words, right? Because that's ultimately what all these other kings of the world, right? Because they had to slaughter them to become king so he could be the ruler of the world, which that's ultimately what they're doing. But they're in the process, you know, through the Georgia Guidestones, they got to get rid of a lot of you people too, right? Get rid of a lot of you people and put you in 15-minute cities, right? And they're going to speak peaceable words unto them, but all was deceit. And that's ultimately what all they have ever been doing, man. Every time they speak peace, all these peace talks, it's all really for deceit. So they could give them more money to put the so-called American citizens, or if you can call us citizens, because this is really a business. You can't be citizens when this is a business. That's why they don't care. For when they have given him credence, he fell suddenly upon the city and smote it very sore and destroyed much people of Israel, right? And ultimately that's what we care about. A lot of these other people are going to get slaughtered as well, you know, due to the Georgia Guidestone, but mostly we just care about you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you people of Israel, that you may repent, right? Right? That's why the Lord said that we're children of the day. We're children of the light. We're not children of the night, man. We are watching while the rest of you are asleep and drunk off that Babylon juice. We know because you took the jump shot, right? You took the Babylon juice. So he says, and this is another way, yeah, you're gonna get tricked. And he sent with that wicked alchemist, whom he made high priest, right? Your so-called pastors, your priests, your so-called fathers, you know, the Catholic Church, you know, your so-called bishops and the ones that call themselves apostles and all this other stuff, right? Pastor this, bishop that, apostle this, all this other stuff. People who the Lord said that they should just see many saying that I am anointed, or I am Hamashiach, or you know, the Greek is called Christ, but you know, to get to the point is that's how you're gonna be tricked, right? Made him high priest and commanded that he should take vengeance of the children of Israel, right? Because what the you know, was it Judas Maccabees and his brothers slew a lot of those Greeks. They were talking with that peaceable words, and he slew a lot of them, man. They were going to war. So they departed and came with a great power, right? Came with great power multitude. I know a lot of people have been seeing an increase of military vehicles going through your cities and your towns. I just seen a bunch. I live in a small town. I seen a load of military vehicles driving through town. Small little town. Right? So, hey, they're gonna come with that great power unto the land of Judea, right? And anywhere you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians are at is technically Judea, man. We're a people before a place. Where they sent messengers to Judas, right? So this is Judas Maccabeus and his brethren with peaceable words, deceitfully, right? See, it's ultimately with how they always come, man. This is nothing new under the sun, man. But they gave no heed to their word. See, this is the elect, man. The elect ain't gonna give no heed to their word, man. We already know what's going on. We know the program, right? Because we you know what I mean? We're running it through to you right now. This is way back then. This is before they even really sat up Greece like that. This is before they sat up Rome. This is before they came back out of the Caucasus Mountains to claim the world again, to deceive the world again. I mean, the Lord said they were going to deceive the world again. Deceive, right? Come on. But they gave no heed to their words, for they saw that they were come with great power. So yeah, man, you come with this military, you acting like you're finna come and be peaceful. Yeah, right. You got military vehicles going up and down your street, and you think, hey, yeah, these guys are gonna say, hey, with peace, and hey, hey, don't worry, this is gonna make things better, right? For say they one that is a priest, right? See, a lot of your pastors and stuff of the seed of Aaron, right? And a lot of these, man, forget about it. You're definitely not even the seed of Israel, let alone the seed of Aaron. And then the ones you are, you're not fit to be a man of the Lord, right? Or what they would call of the cloth, right? Some BS. Yeah, so Aaron is come with this army, right? See, they're coming with a military, with armies, man. And he will do us no wrong. And that's what they're literally with a whole military, like, oh, we're not going to do wrong to you. Don't worry about it. We just got military vehicles going up and down your streets. You got a war in so-called Ukraine, but there's freaking 7 tanks riding down the street right here in America. Supposedly you sent hundreds of tanks to Ukraine, but only 10 of them got there. So where the rest of those other they're right here in America, man. They're pulling a switcheroo on you, man. Not to say that they're not sending military help over there. But some of that stuff that they say that they're sending, they're leaving it right here for you so-called American citizens, the ones who are asleep, who believe in this. Hey, like the dude said, if in order to believe in the dream, the American dream, you have to be asleep, man. Right? So he spake unto them peaceably, right? And swore, right? And don't Americans, they swear upon the Bible. I swear I will uphold the Constitution, whether foreign or domestic. And they're the ones who are domestically the real terrorists, the people that's passing the laws. Are domestic terrorists, man. They come against the Constitution all the time, man. They're dismantling the Constitution till there ain't no Constitution, man. They just got to file for martial law, and there is no Constitution, which I believe they already basically did. That's why they're doing what they're doing. And swore unto them, saying, we will procure the harm neither of you nor your friends, right? So they're swearing, hey man, we promise, man, this is guaranteed. We ain't hurting nobody, right? Whereupon they believe him. See, and a lot of you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, you're gonna believe this man. You're believing him now. You took the jump shot, man. You're full of this Babylon juice, and you don't know what is really going on. Here be it, he took of them 70 men and slew them in one day. See, and ultimately that's what they're trying to do, man. And one day, hey, Babylon is gonna fall, but in that meantime and in between time, man, he's gonna slay you in one day, according to the word which he wrote. The flesh of the saints, right? So you so-called Black, Hispanic, and you're saints, but listen, guess what? You're so asleep, you're just gonna get slain. You're just gonna get destroyed, right? Your flesh is gonna be put to death, man. The saints, they have they cast out, and their blood have they shed round about Jerusalem, and there was none to bury them, right? And the Lord said that your body's going to be dung upon the earth. There's going to be nobody to bury you, man, in this coming days, man. The Lord said that call into the fowls and the beasts, for the Lord has a great sacrifice for them, man, that they can just eat and enjoy and eat. All you dead Israelites who didn't want to listen, man. So call all Yom Yahweh Bashim El Shai Basham Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim and the Four Winds, preaching the truth of sincerity, risking their lives more now than ever, the hopeful elect. The elect, Shalom. To the Israelite foreigners whose phenotype may look like another nation, but bloodline goes back to Israel through their father. Shalom. To you sisters, you Akwatim, who listen and learn under your husband, which is your spiritual leader, with meekness and with silence. Shalom. Abba Ball.